going on, party people? Back with some more Babymonochrome action. I thought I covered this one. I guess I didn't. This is one between Xzeroxman and Tiziown. I want to say Tiziown. I'm just gonna say Tizzy. Okay, you're Tizzy now, bro. And yeah, I thought I covered this one. I guess I didn't. Apologies. This is like my 8th YouTube video that I made this weekend. It's seriously just on a roll. I think I might post the same day I'm making it actually. But yeah, Xzeroxman, friend of the channel here. Yeah, I thought I covered this. I guess I didn't. They're bringing a Teddy Ursa. Let's just get that out of the way. I mean, I got these replays ready before recording. I was like, oh yeah, I have to do this one. Teddy Ursa and a Numel on Tizzy's side. But we'll get to that. So yeah, Xzeroxman bringing a Teddy Ursa, and what the heck is this thing gonna be? Is this, maybe Scarf? Just looking at that speed benchmark, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll learn together what exactly this thing does. Xzeroxman also bringing a Natu, a Ponyta, which could also be Scarfed as well. An Abra, which from the replay I literally just recorded. That won't come out until Friday. Abra can be Scarfed apparently. I didn't know that. A Mindfu and a Diglett. And then on Tizzy's side, you've got a... Have we even seen a Croagunk, right? Yeah. This might be the first time we've seen a Croagunk in this tournament. Might not. I feel like maybe we've seen one more. I might be thinking of a different bipedal Pokemon. I might be thinking of Ponyard or something. But either way, this might be the first time we're seeing a Croagunk. Might not. A Ferroseed, a Numel, a Tentacool, another Pokemon we haven't seen too much of this tournament. Maybe this is the first time. I don't know. It's interesting team from Tizzy. An Abra and a Diglett, which are standard Pokemon. So yeah, I want to say a bit of a fatter team from Tizzy, but kind of both are pretty balanced. So let's get into it here. So Ponyta lead from Xzeroxman, Croagunk lead from Tizzy, clicks Fake Out and gets burned and gets a Poison Touch. That's a funny little first turn of the match. Anyways, Diglett coming out here can trap the Croagunk, but note they double into Numel, which you kind of don't want trapped either. It's gonna drop to a crit Earthquake. It's Life Orb, maybe that didn't matter. And Tizzy will come in with her own Diglett and win a potential speed tie here and knock it out with an Earthquake. Ponyta comes in, clicks Flare Blitz on the Tentacool, switching in. Tentacle's probably gonna threaten a water move here. Clicks Scald on the Teddy Ursa coming in, no burn. Tizzy switching to Ferroseed here. It takes a double edge. There's gonna be some recoil here from both the move and the Iron Barbs. Switching to Natu here. Tizzy sees that and goes into Croagunk, which you kind of don't want either, but at least you can get off a Fake Out. But probably going to want to get Croagunk out of there. Fearing a Psychic. Abra comes in. It's a decent recipient here. Can you do enough of damage to a... Oh, I guess they switch up. They click Knockoff, actually, as the Teddy Ursa comes in, loses to Violet. Like I said, was not Scarfed at all. And then Psychic on a Natu coming in. Protect. Natu can't U-turn out of there and goes into Ferroseed as Natu commits to the U-turn and gets some Iron Barbs there. Ponyta switching in here, can get a big hit off on something. Clicks Flare Blitz straight up. Tizzy opts to sack the Ferroseed here as it takes recoil and poison. Was that Life Orb as well? Did I see another thing? One more time. There's a lot of recoil happening there on the Ponyta. So comes in. Poison, right? Flare Blitz. Iron Barbs, that was the other thing. Yeah, okay, so many things happened there. I just lost track. Natu coming in here on the Abra. Clicking Protect here just to see what it wants to do. It wants to click Giga Drain. And then doubles out. Perhaps that Natu might be choice. I'm starting to think it is just from how Xzeroxman switch him around. Anyways, eventually their own Abra comes out. Threatening to move on the Tentacle, which can take a Shadow Ball, can't take a Psychic though. That thing's gonna drop, but crit didn't matter. And Croagunk coming back out, threatening a Fake Out, doubles into Abra as Abra just clicks Protect, maybe scouting for that Protect. Switching to Diglett here to take a Shadow Ball, it does. But it's gonna be able to outspeed here, get that thing down to a Sash. And then can knock it out with a Shadow Ball. Croagunk coming here, threatening a Fake Out. Mindfu, I think this is Mindfu finally making his debut to this battle. Clicks high jump kick on the Krogunk. Oh, follow up with the Drain Punch. Okay. Not doing tons because of that burn. And Mindfu able to knock the thing out with its own Drain Punch. Abra coming out here. This thing might be able to just clean house from here, actually. Yep. Potential Abra speed tie. So he gets that. And then one more time on the Teddy Ursa. So there you go. Tizzy taking game 1 here. And yeah, that was a good game. Seeing a bunch of Pokemon we haven't really seen in this tournament a whole lot. That was fun. Yeah, winning. Yeah, just winning with like 3 Pokemon we haven't seen a ton really. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into game 2. All right, here we go. Game 2. Xeroxman, Tizzy. Xeroxman bringing a pretty balanced team here. You got a Ferroseed, Abra, Ghastly, Porygon, Mindfu, and Frillish. So yeah, a little bit more defensive there. And then you got, of course, your Ghastly, Abra, offensive core there. Yeah, Tizzy also bringing, actually, that's the team looking a little more offensive here with that Shelter looking to Shell Smash. And then you got a Volibee, which, you know, can do Volibee things. Could be support, could be Nasty Plot. Mindfu, Diglett, Drifloon that can look to click Acrobatics, and then a Chinchou, because you gotta have a defensive Pokemon. Although I guess Mindfu's a pretty good defensive Pokemon in its own right too, but yeah, no, it should make for a fun match. Let's get into it. Porygon lead from Xeroxman, Drifloon lead from Tizzy. Switches into Chinchou here, takes a T-Wave, and goes into Ferroseed there, and Volt switches out. Now, did that confirm that the Chinchou is not Volt Absorb? In Gen 5, I think Volt Absorb would grab that, wouldn't it? So, if my generation mechanics are correct, I'm pretty sure that's a Water Absorb Chinchou, which is in useful information for the Frillish there, which switches in here on the knockoff from the Mindfu. Then U-turns out of there, gets, well, disable won't matter here. Chinchou comes in. They click Will-O-Wisp, but that does kind of confirm the fact that Tizzy wanted to bring in Chinchou there. Kind of confirms. Oh, and then we see the Water Absorb right there. So there you go. This is a Water Absorb Chinchou, not Volt Absorb. Volt switches out, go to Mindfu. Mindfu's scaring the thing out, goes into Frillish. U-turns out, so lots of pivoting here. Drifloon coming in here, clicks Acrobatics, and knocks that thing out. Oh, okay. Sorry, distracted me there. Okay. Porygon tracing on Burden there. As Drifloon's just clicking Acrobatics and gets paralyzed here, which ain't good. Porygon's able to recover off that damage and get burned as well. Puts Ice Beam here, does a ton to that Drifloon. And Drifloon gets a big crit, and Porygon's going to drop to the burn, so that was very timely. Ferroseed coming out here, sets up Stealth Rocks, and gets burned in return there. And then is able to click Giga Drain to knock out that Drifloon. Mindfu coming out here, threatening a lot of different moves. Clicks Knock Off. He's going to take some Iron Barb's damage, but that Ferroseed's going to lose its Violate at least, and Mindfu gets paralyzed there. Ghastly switching in here, take a Knock Off, just in case they want to go for a Jump Kick there. That's a Black Sludge that it lost, and then it just stole on a Violate. Let's double check that just to make sure that was a Violate. Yes, it was. Okay, so, I mean, what else would it be, right? A little cup. Yeah, Mindfu clicking Knock Off here on that Ferroseed just to take some more Iron Barb's damage. It's Giga Drain here, get some more HP back as Mindfu U-turns out of there. But those Stealth Rocks up, I mean, this is adding up. Diglett taking them rocks. It's actually on a balloon. And is able to knock out that Ferroseed with an Earthquake. Mindfu switching in here, threatening a Fake Out. Opposing Mindfu comes up, clicks High Jump Kick. Nice, I like that. Shelter coming out here, clicks Taunt just in case they want to get frisky, and they did want to get frisky. Click Shell Smash there. Takes a high jump, clicks Icicle Spear. I don't think this will get the job done. No, it will not, especially without a crit. Takes the Life Orb Hit and just sacks Shelter to the Mindfu here. Ghastly coming out. This thing does not. Actually, this thing has a Violate now. Tizzy going into their Diglett, sets up a sub. And Ghastly clicks Shadow Ball. That actually breaks the balloon as well. Interesting. It's clicking Beat Up. That's not going to do quite enough. And this Diglett's going to fall to a Shadow Ball here. Tizzy going to Volibee. Could this be the moment here? Big Will-O-Wisp miss. Knocks that thing up with a Dark Pulse. This is a special Volibee. Ghastly Abra coming out plus HP fighting. And then drops to a Dark Pulse. Was that Life Orb Abra? It's Life Orb or Scarf. Not Focus Sash is the important thing. Mind Fu switching here. That's going to drop to an Air Slash. And that Volibee actually outsped too, so that was likely a slower Mind Fu here. Bam! Tizzy getting it done in 2 games against a very, very good player in Xzeroxman, who made it to the semifinals of Babymonothon Revival 1. And again, friend of the channel as well. But I'll see you in the losers bracket, friend. And yeah, Tizzy staying in the winners bracket, moving on to round 3. And I think this will be the last round 2 match I cover. I know this is I'm posting this one probably on Sunday, but yeah, I've covered a lot. There's a lot of round 2 matches backlogged on the channel, so stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.